Hi. So excited to be in Batavia. That's not the joke. The first time I heard about Batavia was when we moved to upstate New York, and I was volunteering at the ASPCA in Ithaca, and all the dogs were given town names, but I was new, so I didn't know how to pronounce all the names. And a prospective adopter came in, and I was like, Batavia is so nice. You're gonna love her. She's a sweetheart. She gives you kisses on both cheeks. Very continental dog. And someone was like, it's pronounced Batavia. And I was like, Batavia's great. And I know a lot about mispronounced names. Tanya is not a unique name. A lot of people are named Tanya, but the way my name is spelled is very unique. It's T-A-N-Y-A. I know, very exotic. My mom was trying to be creative. She also wanted to make sure that when I applied to jobs that I got some discrimination. It builds character. What's nice about being in front of you all is that I can do that little dance to explain it, right? I can't really do that all over the phone. And I don't have the luxury of like military letters. I can't be like Tango Alpha, November Alpha. Like it just doesn't work. So I kind of let it slide. I'll be Tana to whoever the bank person is. But if they're being nasty, I can get pretty spicy. And if they want me to spell my name, I might say it's T as in tsunami, A as in aesthetic, N as in gnocchi, but not the Italian gnocchi, the Spanish gnocchi, and A as in aisle. See, I could have said A as in aesthetic again, but I'm an asshole. So like I said, moved to New York. And I like the town where we live, in Buffalo. It's really nice. The only thing I don't like is the children. Very lazy children in the neighborhood. I was really looking forward to somebody knocking on my door and saying, hey, ma'am, I'll mow your lawn for money. I'll take the snow out of your driveway. Nothing. So I put out a sign, wanted, child labor. That didn't quite work. My husband was like, you should talk to the neighbor. They've got kids. I talked to them the other day. They're super nice, very chatty. They have a cat. I think you guys get along. So I was like, sweet. Let me go over there. So I knocked on the door, and I said, hey, I'm Tanya. I'm your neighbor. I heard you got a big mouth and a nice pussy. Can I talk to your kids about a job? They did not like that. That did not go well. We were new in town. I was looking for a new job and things to do. And as I was looking around, I saw an opportunity to volunteer to be a taste tester. And I was like, sweet, in between looking for jobs, I can get free cookies. This is a great idea. And what I love about my husband is he's very supportive. He's supportive of everything I do, but he's not blindly supportive. He asks the smart questions, the hard questions. So when I told him, hey, love, I signed up to be a taste tester, he said, for food, right? Yes, for food. I did eventually get a paying job that wasn't eating cookies. And that's the job I have now. It's been a rough week, though. Somebody filed a sexual harassment complaint against me. I know. Right. It was very surprising to me because I work from home. I also work in HR, so I gave myself a stern talking to and let myself off with a warning. Yeah, like I said, we have no kids. Can't rely on the neighbors' kids either. So we got to do all that work ourselves. I do have a dog, though. Any dog people here? Yeah, a few. Good. Yeah. Our dog is about 8 years old now. He's officially a senior dog. Yeah. So once we get home, we're going to sign him up for AARRRP. I'm glad you like that. We can be friends. Yeah. Yeah. We can be friends. Oh my goodness. I turned 40 this year. Thank you. Got a lot of nice birthdays. birthday cards and messages from friends and from my doctors, which is never fun. Gross. They're always really cutesy, too. They're like, happy birthday, it's time for your pap. Happy birthday, it's time for your mammo. For the men in the room, do you get birthday cards like that? Are they like, happy birthday, it's your procto. It's time for your cocoa. Yeah, no, you don't get that. No. We are still in the month of June. Technically, did you know that it's Men's Health Awareness Month? No, some of you guys are looking at me like, no, I had no idea. That's why your doctor doesn't give you birthday cards. Because you don't pay attention. You don't go to the doctor. You're like, if it's my time, it's my time. I'm gonna die. That's the plan. It's also Pride Month, still. So all to say, whether it's for business or pleasure, you should really get your prostate checked. You really should get that looked at. As I get older, I am losing more and more hair. I take a shower and like gobs of it are coming out. Slap it on the side of the wall. And so I finally was like, you know what? I should get a wig. And I started shopping online. And you know how much like a good human hair, like a full-length wig costs? They are pricey. At least $1,100, $1,500 and up. That's right. And this is just gold going down the drain. So I decided to save my own hair. I'm not going to tell you where it is because I do believe in witchcraft. So I got that locked up safe. I figure about 5 years, I'll have about 100,000 strands, which will give me like a decent wig or at least a topper. You know, that's not weird. The other thing I love is I love shopping for all and everything. I love shopping for things you wouldn't normally shop for too. What drives me bonkers is the number of bus stops I see that don't have shelters. Like how cold it is here and there's no shelter. So I went onto an industrial site to look up like how much is a bus shelter? It's about 5 wigs. 5 good wigs. I also only think of currency in terms of hair now. That's where we're at. Yes. I'm looking for like a new middle-aged identity. You know, I look like I knit. I do. I know this because every time I wear chunky scarves or sweaters, someone's always like, did you make them? And I don't mind it. It's just my first time being profiled as a knitter. So I thought, since I have the look, you lean into it, right? So I started looking up tutorials and patterns and saving cute sweaters, being like, oh, hell yeah, I knit that hard. And then I learned something in my research. I learned that people who knit and people who crochet have beef. Did you know that? I know, they're practically the same thing. And I thought, the only difference is people who crochet, they use a hook. So I asked a friend who's in a knitting club, I was like, oh, what's up with this beef? And she's like, Tanya, let me put it to you this way. You don't invite a hooker to a needle party. Okay? And I was like, damn, that's gangsta. This hobby's a little too dangerous for me. So I decided to move on to something else. I'm getting into plants. Clap your hands if you were into plants. Woo! Woo! Love plants. I even joined a website to get better at plants. OnlyFerns. You've heard of it. Excellent. Yes. Very nice community on OnlyFerns. People ask to see my bush all the time. All the time. Yes. I even got an invite to the agricultural site, Cornhub. Have you been on Cornhub lately? There's a lot of categories. All right, my name is Tanya Barajas. Please welcome back your host, Frank.